gamers, and welcome to the Broken Pixel podcast where we talk all things gaming related, news, reviews, previews, and whatever the hell else we want to talk about. I'm your host, Wes. I'm joined on my right by Aaron.
Hello.
And your right by James.
Hello.
If you like what you see, please like, favorite, subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
Comes out the same time as Mario Party. Same day.
If you want to help us out, visit patreon.com/derailed. If you want to help Max out, visit...
No, he doesn't do that anymore.
Oh, he's done?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
You can do arts and crafts with us, though.
I mean, we tried doing Legos on here, and it took a little while.
Yeah.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Derek, for Oryx.
Suck a dick.
So we do have a little bit of news to talk about.
Let's talk about the news.
All right, let's go with some Assassin's Creed stuff.
Do it.
The season pass for Assassin's Creed has been announced.
$400. I'm just assuming because it's Ubisoft.
I wasn't even looking at the price. Because you're getting the DLC stuff with it, and a remastered Assassin's Creed 3.
Ooh. Interesting. That's the American Revolution one.
Yep.
No, that's like a decrease in value. Who wants that shit?
Becca.
There are people who love that game.
Becca loves that one. It's so funny.
Because it was like the first one they played. And they're dumb.
True. And sad,
They've grown up now.
sad news, in my opinion. Capcom has closed down Capcom Vancouver, which was the studio responsible for Dead Rising.
Oh, that is kind of
Right?
sad.
It is kind of sad. I'm hoping maybe they're just consolidating companies and we'll get Dead Rising again. Doesn't go the
Probably
way of...
not.
It's going to go the way of Dead Space.
Yeah. Dead Rising 3 was like crazy because it was a launch release or a console launch exclusive.
But it didn't have Frank.
It didn't have Frank, but it was like all right, but not a lot of people played it. It was just to show off like how many zombies you could have on screen, right?
4 was pretty good.
No one played it.
True.
Like literally no one played it.
So, last bit of news I found was the Nintendo Direct happened. The
Oh.
one that got delayed.
Oh.
So-
Why did the Direct got delayed?
Yeah,
That's weird.
Earthquake hit Japan. Tsunami.
Oh.
Typhoon hit Japan. Something hit Japan.
That was
again.
Japan?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So we do have some news to talk about.
I'm thinking of the one on the East Coast. There's probably like a convergence or something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, weather. You know.
So, Animal Crossing has been announced for the Switch, coming out next year.
Cool. That'd be so much better than that dumb mobile game.
It's
Because
gonna
I
be-
like Animal Crossing, but that dumb mobile game is dumb.
Yeah, this one you'll only spend money, probably on some cosmetic stuff still, because it's Nintendo, but
Whatever. Those
But-
games are fucking fun, man.
they're fun unless you put them down for a month and then come back and like everyone's like, "Where have you been? The world is dying." There's some weeds.
But like when everyone's playing and stuff, like you can go to PAX and you can like trade fucking blueberries and strawberries.
on the
and
Switch
shit.
now, you can take it to work and then come home and put it on your big screen.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Speaking of Animal Crossing, new character for Smash was announced, Isabelle, which got a lot of people upset because they thought since her name was ISA, it was going to be Isaac from Golden Sun. Aaron is pouting.
He still wants Waluigi.
He's in the game. He's a
I
sister.
mean-
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You know what I mean.
Luigi's Mansion 3 for the Switch was announced as well.
I meant to ask you if that was a good one.
Luigi's Mansion is a great series.
Is it?
They're
Is
fun.
it-
It's like the
3DS, right?
best Ghostbusters game ever.
Did it come out first on the 3DS?
No, it came out first on the GameCube.
Oh.
GameCube,
no
then
shit.
3DS, and then.
Now it's going to be the Switch.
Hmm.
So during the Direct, they talked about Splatoon 2 is getting some updates. New characters coming out for Mario Tennis Aces. They showed off the new Mega Man 11 trailer
Oh, how was
with
that?
Bounce Man. It's good. They also announced the demo was out
Oh.
that day.
Oh. Because you can still get it?
You can still get the demo.
Nice.
Capcom is releasing 7 of their classic beat-em-up games on one cartridge download thing. Final Fight, Captain Commando, Knights of the Round.
Table.
Yes, Knights of the Round Table.
What is that shirt? Oh, Earthworm Jim. Nice.
Earthworm
Where'd you
Jim.
get that shit?
The fair.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice. That's awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Derailed.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh my God.
New Super
I don't know what to do now.
New Super Mario Brothers U is coming out for the Switch.
Okay.
Side-scrolling one, new characters.
Yeah, I know.
Katamari Damacy.
Mario Maker.
No. Katamari Damacy is coming out for the Switch.
I feel like that would blow up the world.
It would.
They put my
Right now it would. I'm thinking secret Christmas release. Oh, by the way,
No,
Mario Maker Switch.
no. They're probably like have a wall of stuff that people really want, and they're just like look at it every day, and they're like, we're never gonna fucking make this.
No, but they're releasing one at a time. What do we release this year?
They spin the wheel. NES Mini? We've had that idea for like 900 years. Let's do it. That reminds me. After news.
Okay.
Sorry.
Like I said, Katamari Damacy is coming out on the Switch.
Ooh, that's cool.
And they're doing gyroscope controls, so you can do tank controls with the 2 Joy-Cons. So forward, back, left, right.
No, not into it.
But you can still play normally.
Sure. Everyone will.
Yep.
No one will do that.
New news on New Super Mario Party, which looks fun.
No news?
New news.
Oh, okay.
Single player stuff.
Ugh,
Four player
ugh.
co-op too. They're having a whole mission where every minigame is all co-op stuff.
So you're not competing against each other?
In that mode, yes.
Ugh. No. The point is to play the 5-hour-long version
The board game.
against each other and make everyone at the end of it want to kill themselves and everyone around you.
Yep.
That's the best version.
Game Freak has actually announced a new brand new RPG, non-Pokemon related, called Town.
Don't care.
Actually looks pretty good.
Don't care.
Okay. City Skylines is coming out for the Switch.
What is that?
Sim City style game.
Isn't that a
SimCity-
mobile game?
No,
Are you
PC
sure?
game.
Oh, okay. SimCity Skylines? Is that what it's called, or is it just called Cities?
City Skylines.
But it's a Sims game?
No,
It's a
it's the
SimCity
same
game?
style of game.
Oh,
Build
but it's not a
city.
SimCity
No,
game.
it's
Okay.
the best SimCity game in years, though.
Got it. That's cool.
Uh,
I would probably play that.
Yoshi's new game, Crafts World, is coming out. They showed us.
Crafts World?
Yep.
Did Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker come out already?
Yeah, that's been out for a while.
Okay, it has. Cool.
So for the Wii U, we had Yoshi's Woolly World.
Mm-hmm.
This is the expansion of that, adding paper craft. You turn the world around. You can see the
Oh.
backside of the buildings.
Yeah.
It looks great. Like
Yeah, it looks
another good
cute.
platformer.
Yeah.
Big thing they focus on is this company Asmodee. They do digital tabletop games, and they're putting a lot of them on the Switch now, including like Carcerone, Pandemic, Settlers of Catan will be on there. Could be fun with Switches.
Definitely.
Civilization 6 is coming to the Switch.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
I'm assuming a graphically downgraded version, but still.
Is it coming to PS4 or Xbox or anything?
It's coming to the Switch.
What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
Nintendo, man.
God fucking damn it. Son of a bitch.
You now need a Switch, huh?
Fuck. I got Becca into Civ 6. She fucking played more of that than I did.
Now you're definitely going to need a
God damn it.
They showed off more of that Starlink Battle for Atlas game, the one where you buy the toys and has Star Fox in it.
Oh, yeah.
Now Star Wolf is going to be in it.
Okay.
Oof.
Yep. The sequel to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where the expansion's coming out. Final Fantasy. They've announced 6 Final Fantasy games coming out on the Switch. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10, 10-2, 12 Zodiac Age, and a remake of Crystal Chronicles.
Weird.
Skipped 8.
Sure.
They're releasing 2 special edition Switches. One for Smash Brothers, where the dock is going to have Smash Brothers stuff all over it. And then the Pokemon one, where the Joy-Cons are... One Joy-Con's going to be Pikachu colored, the other one's going to be Eevee colored.
Okay.
Donnie wants
so
it.
Yellow and brown?
Yes.
Exactly right.
There is some 3DS news. I didn't think it would happen, but we're still getting stuff. Kirby's Epic Yarn's coming to the 3DS. Luigi's Mansion is getting multiplayer on the 3DS. And that's it.
Okay.
That's unless you really care about Yokai World.
No.
Yokai Watch, sorry.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, I don't know what that is. I know what that is. So we're done with news.
We're done with the news.
That sounds terrible. Let's do...
There was some good direct stuff in there. I know no Mario Maker and no Waluigi, so please don't be too sad. Civ 6,
impossible. Okie dokie. Are we ready for some commentos from the viewers?
Oh, we have comments?
Yes. First comment is from James's mom. She says, "Welcome back."
So we took him. Week off, I guess.
Next comment is from Paul Raymond Augustin. He said, "Be honest, I just prefer to play PS4 favorite title Gran Turismo, Spider-Man, and Uncharted, just to name a few. Nintendo would be my second choice, Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, and Super Smash Bros. Because last week we were talking about PS4 being the best console, blah, blah,
Yep.
blah, blah, blah."
Was Uncharted an exclusive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
'Cause we didn't
I just-
name that.
As soon as you're done, I realized one more piece of news I have to talk about.
No, go ahead.
Microsoft has actually announced something new too. A new controller to coincide with PUBG's success. It's a grease-proof controller.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That's kind of gross.
I know, but think about it. Nintendo's announcing Smash and all this
So
stuff.
you can just eat some like chili cheese
Yeah.
fries with your hands
Yep.
for some reason, and then still,
And your controller will be fine.
but your hands will still slip all
I
over
know.
it.
But Sony announces all of their great shit. Gets Spider-Man to come out. Nintendo has Smash Brothers coming out, which is going to dominate this holiday. What does Microsoft get?
Nothing.
Grease-proof controller.
Awful.
Matt Hinton said, "No, not the gentleman Jack Daniels. No." So here it is.
It's back.
It's back for Matt. And then Derek White said, "Aaron convinced me to get a PS4, and it was a great decision. They really do have so many great exclusives. Microsoft really needs to get their act together because we're not going to keep buying consoles just to play Halo."
Unless Halo 6 is a masterpiece.
Yeah. And the answer to that is we will. We will.
Unless they say, we're going to make Halo 6. It's exactly like Halo 5.
Right. Exactly.
No
and even Halo 5's multiplayer
visual difference.
has fucking risen in the ranks. They fucking changed that, and it's quite good.
But the co-op.
No,
Lack
yeah,
of couch co-op.
It's a terrible game. I'm saying the multiplayer has made it last the test of time.
Fair enough.
Those are all the comments for Broken Pixel. So, two things I want to talk about.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, that's my other one. Yeah, my other one's for Bloodshots. So, Shadow of the Tomb Raider came out.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider came out to overwhelmingly mixed reviews.
None of us played it.
No.
Why did you not play it?
I've only played the first one of the new series.
Mm-hmm.
It was good, but I got it for free. It was like a free download something. I think when the next one came out after its Xbox One exclusivity, something else came out. And it's like, I have $60 to buy one game. I'm buying this.
Yeah.
And this one, same thing. I'm playing Spider-Man. I'm not going to touch anything else till I beat Spider-Man.
Right. I have Destiny and Spider-Man.
Right?
I'm not touching this game. It would have had to be like a 10 out of 10 change your life kind of game for me to have to play it.
But like looking at the numbers, some were giving it 8s and 9s and saying it's great and cinematic and stunning.
I've watched reviews of it from all the major outlets. Colin Moriarty, fucking IGN, GameSpot,
Jim.
Giant Bomb, Jim Sterling, and it's all like, from my perspective, it's the things that they've changed are so minor. They're kind of just, I think they've fallen to in a detriment of not changing anything to not like freak people out. Like they're just kind of doing the same thing over and over again because they know it works. But it's like, you know, after 3 games, like something else has to happen. You know, like there was a great progression in Uncharted from 1 to 2 to 3, and like of course there's an argument over 2 and 3, but. Yeah, man, like this series is kind of overstayed its welcome in my opinion, and this one would have really had to kind of change the game in order to be relevant.
So looking at Metacritic, compiling all the scores, looking at like the top scores in 95 by some place called GameSpace. I personally have never been to their site.
Never heard of them.
So going to the first one I recognize, IGN, 90. It's IGN.
I'm pretty sure GameSpot gave it a 6.
I'm looking down the list again. Level Up, Digital Trends, Hobby Consolas, Attack of the Fanboy, PlayStation Lifestyle. I know that one.
Sure.
90.
Okay.
True Gaming. And I keep going down. Still in the 80s. PlayStation Universe 85. Cheat Code Central 80. Twinfinite 80.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's a fine game.
Let's go mid-range now. Washington Post 70. And I don't know if they have their game review.
I think it's funny that like Forbes and Washington Post have like gaming articles and stuff.
GameSpot 60.
Yeah, they gave it a 6. Yeah.
Lowest review is a company, again, Telegraph 40.
Sure.
But again, you watch the online people. It's either great, more of the same thing, or they've done no changing.
Yeah.
How did you feel about Rise?
Kind of the same thing. Like it just was like, oh, this is more of the same.
Because I played the first one on your guys' recommendation. It was really fun.
It's really great.
Yeah, Beck and I played it a little bit. It was super fun. And then I started Rise, and I wasn't super impressed, so I just kind of stopped. And then God of War came out and everything, and I just started playing. And then I didn't even remember that it came out. I'm scrolling through the store, and I'm like, oh shit, Shadow came out? And I was like, I had money to buy it, and I was like, meh.
See, I remember when the director came out and said, someone asked him, "Are you worried that you're coming out this close to Spider-Man?" No, we'll be fine.
Dude,
It's really
Spider-Man is so much fun.
Yeah.
And like this is what happened with these are some of the same criticism we're having as what we were criticizing Assassin's Creed for when it went year to year to year.
Yep.
As good as it is, it's still if it's the same game, don't want to pay $60 to play the same thing again.
And the conversation you and Derek were having last night about checking the boxes and doing all that stuff for Spider-Man, that for me, that's why I love Spider-Man so much, because it's just like Assassin's Creed: find the treasures, do the quest.
Ubisoft has the checkboxing thing down. That's Assassin's Creed. That's Far Cry. Like
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs. It's all open world. Check the boxes, and it's like sweep the map and just clear
even
it
the
out.
Division too.
Right.
Yeah.
See, none of those games though, even though Assassin's Creed gets close in Far Cry 3 with the wingsuit do, but you don't get the sheer wanting to traverse everywhere.
Yeah.
I still barely fast travel in Spider-Man.
Exactly. That's the thing that this game nails is, yes, there is some busy work, but getting to that busy work is so fun that by the time you get there, you're like, oh, I picked up that backpack. I get to swing again. You know?
Like sometimes
great.
if it's like 4,000 meters away, it's like, okay, I'm just going to fast travel there.
Did you get the trophy that if you free fall from the Avengers Tower all the way to the bottom without stopping, you get a trophy? That's pretty
I
cool.
did not, so I've got something I need to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I promise when I free fall, I'm naturally holding the swing button.
Yeah.
So as soon as I can swing, I do.
I did it by accident because there was a backpack up there. And then I was like, oh, I'm just going to jump off. And then I said, fuck it.
That
and
actually
then it was like, bing.
That's been one of my favorite screenshots. Is someone they got jumping down, diving, got in front of the A during the sunset scene. So they have the sun coming in from behind you see A and the Spider-Man diving. Looks really good.
Cool.
Yep.
I am starting to get tired of photo modes though. In every
Why though? Because they're optional. Like you don't have to use it.
it is optional, but like it's a little like I tried using it for Spider-Man, a little cumbersome.
So you're not tired of photo modes. You just wish that they were
Somehow
more user-friendly.
easier because like none of them have been that easy. Maybe if there was, I would say a dedicated button, but then I feel like I'd accidentally hit that button. So I understand why you pause it.
I think like they could make it where because you have to hold the share button to like take a screenshot or whatever, but like it could be like while you're in this game, instead of taking a screenshot by pressing the share button on PS4, you just press it and then it goes into photo mode.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be better.
That would work.
Nice little integration.
Because at the end, the ultimate thing is that you're going to pause and then hold it and take a screenshot in anyways.
Yeah.
So why not tap it to get into photo mode?
So do you? I mean, we're gonna get a sequel, right?
To Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So
Gotta.
is the sequel going to be Venom?
Yes.
Has to, right?
Yes. I'm not at the end yet. We're at the same spot. But some stuff that I've been reading that's non-spoilery is basically like, here's why Venom would work in the next
sequel.
One. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people at work were saying, "Oh, what if they just did Venom as DLC?" And it's like, no, Venom is too big of a character for
There
DLC.
is DLC planned though.
For Venom?
No, for Spider-Man.
Yeah, because the first one's Black Cat, the heist,
Right.
and because they all have names already, and you can, if you know Spider-Man lore, you can piece together who it's going to be based on the name.
Sure.
Like Jim Sterling is upset that there was no Mysterio in the game. His favorite villain. I actually like they didn't put Venom in because they have so many good villains so far. Maybe not so much Mr. Negative, but I haven't done his little story yet, so maybe it is good. But I would love to have more Venom. I'd love to have Venom in there. I'd love to have more with Kingpin too, because he's a big villain.
Yeah.
But you deal with him really early.
But I think that sets up for a great intro mission too.
It does. Also, again,
Yeah, just you get right in the thick of it. That was fucking cool.
just jump out the window and go.
I'm not even near where you guys are yet.
I just don't think there's anything that Shadow of the Tomb Raider has that I want right now.
I mean, I would say it looks good, but Spider-Man looks great too. Like, I'm going to keep comparing it to Spider-Man because they came out too close to each other. I would have either pushed up the development of Tomb Raider, make it come out a week before to get some sales, or a month later.
Yeah.
But then you can't do that. Then you're dealing with Call of Duty and Battlefield and...
I think no one really knew how big Spider-Man would be.
I mean,
For sure, if you have $60 to buy a game, buy Spider-Man.
yeah, it's worth it. I mean, I'm, maybe 15, 20 hours into it just because I'm doing all the side shit. And I know we reviewed this last week. We're going to review it again. It's worth it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's worth your money, which if you're...
Right, the caveat, like, we haven't played Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, we haven't played Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We might get to it at some point. Maybe if it's $20, maybe
So,
if
like, all of this is taken with a grain of salt.
Yes.
But yeah.
Going by some of our favorite reviewers, we can see positives and negatives.
At the core of it, it's still a Tomb Raider game, but, like, I've played that, you know? And the second one didn't really impress me very much. I don't know.
It didn't move up. Like Uncharted, for example. First game was good, right? Second game just made everything the first game did better.
Right.
It improved. Apparently, except for some people complain about one of the stealth missions at the very beginning.
There's a huge argument over whether 3 or 2 is better. But
Where do you fall?
I think that 3 is better.
Okay.
Which is good because then it goes...
Assassin's Creed did the same thing. First game, good.
Okay.
It's okay.
When it first came out, it was great.
Oh, yeah.
And
When
then
it first
2
came
comes
it was
out, and then it shows you, okay, 1, you just go sit in the corner.
Dude, I played 2 first, and I was like, I went back and played 1, I was like, oh,
Yeah, it's
I
not really
can't
the
swim?
Well,
Really?
that's like GTA 3.
Yeah.
They,
Another good example, GTA. 3 was good. Vice City was
great.
phenomenal. San Andreas was
Bigger, better.
better.
grander.
And then it keeps going.
Not for everybody, you know, because it's not my favorite, but...
4 was, again, a good game. Not for everybody. I still fucking hate Roman.
Yeah, it's... I don't know.
5 is a good game. Just kind of gets overshadowed by the multiplayer.
Sure.
It's when games start doing the stagnant thing. It's right. It ruins it.
Yeah.
Mario.
They're just too afraid to do anything.
Yeah, think of it that Mario. It's essentially been jump and move to the end of the level, but they change enough of it to be good.
Yep.
Mario Odyssey was such a good game.
Perfect example. So quick little topic of the show I wanted to talk about. So we've had Batman, great superhero game, did a license proud. Spider-Man, continuing that tradition. What superhero do you want to see get this level of treatment next?
Either Iron Man or Superman.
Okay. I can agree with Iron Man. I actually disagree with Superman.
I 100%
Why?
agree with Superman.
Okay. My big thing, I talked about this last week, is it makes you feel like the hero, right? So you want to feel like Superman. What's a threat to you in a game? In a game, besides either A, having kryptonite mist all over the world, a la Superman 64, B, every enemy is as strong as you or has superpowers, so there are no thugs that you can deal with, or C, you're not on Earth.
Well, let's make it so... like Lex Luthor or Zod at the beginning of the game somehow injects you with a Kryptonian poison, and then you are slowly dying throughout the whole game. And the end of the game is finding the cure. And so you're vulnerable throughout the whole game. Therefore, thugs can get you if they're strong enough. You know, so
Okay.
you can still fall and die after a certain amount, but you're still quite tough.
And maybe you find like little bits of antidotes, and that's what helps you level up and gain some super abilities back.
Okay. That's a good theory. The only other theory I came up with is you treat it a little differently. When you're fighting thugs, you actually have to worry about collateral damage. You can't just punch a thug through a wall because it's going to kill them. Or you can't cause mass destruction. So you have to find different ways to subdue them, type thing. And you can still have the big villains to have the big fights. Zod, Brainiac, Luthor, for example. And you can't really fight him unless he has his Lex suit.
I mean, you could have cool scenes that are in Krypton. You know, you could have cool scenes that are in space.
In space, yes. Krypton's blown up.
But it could be, I'm saying before.
Oh, so
you know, like we could have like young Kal-El or whatever. Like
baby Kal-El.
You know, yeah. Or you play as his dad or something. Jor-El.
Okay.
You know, and you have to, you know, there's tons of ways you could go with it. And if it gets this treatment, I think, yeah, you could make Superman cool.
Who would you want to do it?
Right now, Insomniac.
Well, right now the rumor is Rocksteady's working on a Superman game.
That's crazy.
Since they're not touching Batman anymore.
Yeah. Which is good, man. They got like, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened with Arkham Knight, but they just fucking dropped the ball.
They implemented the car too much. If they would have taken out tank combat but still had the puzzles with the car, I think it would have been fine.
Dude, then you have like 60% of a game.
I know.
There's too much. There's too much of the tank stuff.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Cut out that 60% and replace it with more.
That's so much work, though. Like, they really fucked themselves.
I know. It's because everyone bitched they wanted the Batmobile.
Yeah, and they just went too far with it.
See, I was thinking a Green Lantern game, though.
That'd be cool.
A good one, not...
A fucking Avengers game? Like, aren't we supposed to get that?
The Crystal Dynamics is apparently working on one.
And they just fucked this game up.
Sure, we'll get an Aquaman.
They didn't fuck Shadow of the Tomb Raider up, but...
Again, we haven't played it. That's just what our early impressions.
It happens every year. You get a game where it's like in a different, like in spring, I would have played the shit out of this game.
Yeah, because we didn't really have much come out in spring.
Like during that dead time where we weren't playing anything, we had nothing to talk about.
For me, it was Octopath Traveler.
Right. I would have played the shit out of this game. But like right now,
Nope. I'm sorry. I
have Destiny. I have
Spider-Man,
dude.
And then your list starting very soon.
So my list.
So this is Aaron's list of games that he's buying for the rest of the year.
Mega Man 2 on October 2nd.
11.
Mega Man Roman numeral 2.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed on October 5th. One of us is going to get Super Mario Party, and I want to do like some content with that.
Okay.
I also want to do some content with WWE 2K19 on October 9th.
I'll definitely do that.
Not the Switch version.
Not the Switch version.
I will definitely do that.
I'm going to get Blops 4 because I think Blackout is quite good. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Lego DC Supervillains on October 16th. Red Dead 2 on October 26th. They're making The Forest, which is a pretty popular PC game for PS4. I'm kind of interested in playing that on
That's
November
a survival horror game, isn't it?
So,
like open world survival horror style? Okay.
Then Hitman 2 comes out on November 13th.
And that's Hitman 2 based on... Because Hitman technically has like 7, 8,
This
9
is
games.
the sequel to 2 years ago's Hitman, where it was like episodic.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is not episodic, just Hitman 2 on the 13th. And then the 14th is Fallout 76.
Yep.
The 20th of November is Battlefield 5. And then you're going to get Super Smash Bros. On the 7th.
Yep. And then I'll also have a copy of Let's Go Pikachu. Actually, to be fair, Let's Go Eevee.
Don't care.
I know you don't care. Donnie wants to play it.
Is it literally like Go, where you walk around?
No, it's the way I would describe it. It's the bridge game from people who are playing Pokemon up until the Switch like full RPG that comes out next spring. It's a mix of both. So when you catch Pokemon, it's just the throw a ball and catch it, and that's how you level up. But there's still going to be trainer battles and gym battles.
But is it AR? Like, are you walking around?
No. There's a map. It's a Pokemon RPG just with Go mechanics.
So you're just flip.
Well,
you don't actually fight.
Yeah, you flip it.
When you're catching wild Pokemon, no, there's no fight. But when you fight, you can fight trainers, though.
Weird.
So, like, you still go through Brock and Misty and Lieutenant Surge and Sabrina.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of a...
It's for the people
like
who...
a mash
yes.
up?
It's for the people who have never played Pokemon
It's the
RPG, but
mash.
played Go all the time. It's like, I want to play more Pokemon. Then try this. Because you can also move your Pokemon from Go into this game.
Really?
Oh, no.
Well, that all sounds exciting. I'm excited for the rest of the year of video games.
It's going to be a good year and a good early next year.
It's been a great year. For Sony.
For Sony. And Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo's done well.
Microsoft
is shit.
Except for
the
Sony's
fucking
arrogant
bed.
statement.
Oh, yeah. Sony's...
It's
Like-
the best place to play games.
Sony's games have done really well. Sony themselves are just like, I don't know. They're like fucking.
They're the high
Julius
school
Caesar.
bully.
They're the rich fraternity.
Yeah, but they're the bully.
Julius Caesar.
Cesar.
Got anything else?
Nope.
Nope. Aaron?
No.
No. Thank you for joining us for the Broken Pixel podcast. If you like what you saw, like, favorite, subscribe on all the social medias.
Wait.
Oh.
There's more.
There is more. Oh my god. Sorry.
Is it breaking
News
news?
break.
Breaking news?
No.
You have to poop.
Fuck. No, I missed a comment. I promised this guy I'd read his comment. It was because it's from multiple episodes back,
Oh.
but he commented this week. Okay. N64 Danny said, do you think Nintendo should release 2 N64 minis, a Mario and a more expensive rare version?
Ooh.
By the way, love the podcast. Subscribed.
I would fucking buy it
Danny.
because I missed all that.
The
I would
64.
buy it to be able to experience that decade of fucking Nintendo that I missed.
So you'd buy both of them.
Fuck yeah.
See,
They'd have to be affordable, obviously.
yeah, I'm assuming if he...
They're going to be $100 each.
yeah, it's going to be $100.
Done.
Well, he's saying one will be more expensive.
So the rare
120?
one will be like 150.
50. No, 60. They like those kind of numbers. Or,
That's
you know,
fine.
you just hack it and mount all those games.
$159.99.
Right.
Even though ROM sites are getting a lot harder.
Well, does he mean like rare, like the game company?
Ooh.
I think that's what he means, like a Mario version and a
Well-
rare version.
Well, because, yeah, we listed out 90% of our games were either Nintendo or Rare made, first party stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they will, but I think that would be interesting.
It's on the wheel
Maybe.
to spin.
Yeah. What a weird thing are
Somebody
we gonna
goes,
do next?
damn it, we got to make that now.
Yeah.
See, and there's also dumb ideas on the wheel. That's why we got the Wii U.
Yeah.
Let's make a console with a tablet.
The Wii U always reminds me of that Jim Gaffigan skit where he's like, let's see how dumb Americans are. We'll take free water, put it in bottles, and charge them for it.
I feel terrible. We did the comment section, and then he's going to watch it and be like, well, they didn't read my comment. Probably turn the video off and miss his comment being read. Damn it.
Get fancy with the editing.
I got to write down the fucking comments beforehand.
Okay.
That's what I got to do. Or print them out. Damn it. I apologize, Danny64 and 64. Maybe James will do some funky editing to get it in there.
It'll
N64
sound
Danny. That's it.
That's
Sorry.
it.
Continue.
Sorry.
Your outro.
Outro. We're leaving. Good night. Goodbye.
Subscribe.
Share.
Share with your
Like.
friends.
Patreon.
Patreon.com/derailed.
Twitter, Instagram,
Yep.
What game are you most
Snapchat.
excited for the rest of the year?
not Facebook.
I'm gonna leave
Answer below.
Answer below. Good night.
Burr.